Hello. Good morning. I look a little scraggly, but it's okay. So, all right. So, good morning. I'm going to start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck this morning. There will be no mini readings this week. Okay. Obviously, because the beginning of the week. Next week is the holidays. So, there will be no mini readings. And Friday is my son's birthday. So, we'll have a very, very eventful time. There'll probably be no mini readings again till the new year, which won't even be in the new year because the next thing that I will do, just like last year, I will start booking personal readings for the new year after Christmas, probably around the 27th or the 28th. So I think I did it the 27th last year. So I'll start booking people who want to get like their new year readings in. I'm only have a limited space and I'll only be doing them in January. Okay. Then pressing pause on readings completely. So yeah, so that will be that. Only a limited space for new year readings. In January, I will start booking them after Christmas. All right, like the 27th. All right. And this will give me this week with now, to catch up on emails, to catch up on anything that I haven't sent out. You can always email me again if I forgot anything. Like this morning, somebody emailed me. The reading was done. I just keep forgetting to send them out. So yeah, it'll give me time to catch up on everything and just literally connect through my email and respond to people's emails because I haven't had a chance to do that. All right. So let's get into it. Aries, let's see. What is your Angels and Ancestor message today? Holy Spirit, spirits and angels, please allow me to deliver a message here for the Aries Collective. As you can see, I'm upstairs. Probably going to stay up here. I'm upstairs now for my Christmas decorations and everything, but I'm probably going to stay up here and make this my woman cave. I just need to start decorating it. All right, so let's take a look here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning. What does Aries need to see for today, Spirit? What do they need to see to start their day? We have, I don't think we've ever gotten this. Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Direction Guardian. Choose your path. This is interesting because if you watch I don't want to call it the weekly, but the 10-day reading I did last night, that's kind of like was the theme of that reading. Making decisions based off of what you're cutting out, what your intention and your purpose is for the next 10 days, maybe even into the new year, and choosing your direction. Am I moving away from this? Am I moving towards this? I'm planning for the future now. So this is interesting. So you got the same energy, the Direction Guardian, choose your path. It's kind of like reminiscent of a Wheel of Fortune here as well. Let's take a look at this. Never gotten this one before. Direction Guardian, and it says connect with your deepest desires. Then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture, they can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, a cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Okay. The extended message says your path isn't set in stone and your angels and guides have no expectations for you. Nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take right now. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. That was a word right there at the very end. That was a word right there. Life is meant to be enjoyed and savored. Savored. I do so many readings. And I mean, we all want success. We all want things that make us joy and happy. And a lot of it I see is tied around success and finances and stability and security, right? Because the powers that be are trying to make it harder for people to obtain that type of success for whatever reason. Doesn't mean that you have to fall under that category of not having enough. If you subscribe to what is going on, which is why you shouldn't really be watching the news, I'm going to say it a million times. If you subscribe to what is going on and the fears that are being placed on us, and of course, you're going to find yourself in that loop. But one thing that I notice is that, when I do readings for people, they're always wanting to know, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing for my success? Am I... but it's never, Chelsea, how do I make my life more enjoyable? It's never, it's never anything really about self-care. And to me, laughter and having fun is self-care. And it's literally something that is at the forefront. As long as my child is taken care of, everything else after that is fun. It's laughter, it's fun, it's enjoyment, which is why, if you guys notice, I throw a lot of parties. I do a lot of social events. I laugh a lot. I joke a lot. Anybody who knows me in my personal life, I'm always cracking a joke, because that's just how I raised. My mom was like that. Our family is like that. We joke on each other. We crack on each other. And that's just how I know life to be. And so I think it's interesting because people forget to just have fun. This channel started out as a hobby. This wasn't, I'm going to start this channel and be big and be great and make lots of money. It started out as a hobby. I had no intentions of joining a YouTube partner program. I had no intentions of this becoming a business where I needed to get an LLC and worry about taxes and all that other stuff. All of this it followed because I said, let me do what I like to do. And I think people are really, really losing sight of that. And that's why nothing feels good or fun or easy anymore. This was, I have to tell you, this was easy. The God spirit source did the work for me. All right. Because I just said, I'm going to do what I enjoy. I'm going to see where this goes, and I'm going to help people. I think the first year I was not monetized. The whole first year I was not monetized, but I was doing readings. So that was okay. And that was sustained. But, I never thought about it as this is going to be a business for me. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's going to be my livelihood. This is what's going to keep me from going back to work. And I feel like that's kind of like the magic that is missing in a lot of manifestations and creations, is that people are doing things out of necessity, out of a need. And I get it. You feel like it has to be done, but there's so much magic in doing things out of enjoyment. There's so many opportunities that you might be missing because you decided to just go on a whim and do something that you love to do, that fuels your spirit. I know I haven't shared this with anybody yet because it really hasn't been announced until the first meeting tomorrow, but I started volunteering at my community center. You guys kind of know that. But because it was something that helped me through my mother's passing, because that's something that connected me. Do you know I'm a board member now? I don't even know what that entails, but I've been voted as a board member. Obviously, it's not a paying position, but it is something that is important, right? Because now I'm not just volunteering, but I'm making actual sound decisions for my community center in my community, because my heart led me to do something that felt good in that moment to help me heal. Now I'm a board member. You understand? Like, that's how life should be. Follow what your mind or your heart is telling you or guiding you to, and watch what develops from there. Stop always trying to make the right decision, right? Because a lot of times you just find yourself in the wrong place by what you think analytically is right. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords here. I don't know if I was supposed to say that yet because they haven't announced it to the community, but my first board meeting is tomorrow. So I'm sure it'll be soon. But the Page of Swords here talks about excitement, searching, okay? Inquisitiveness, learning new things. That's really what the Page of Swords is about, learning new things, right? You get an idea, a spark of inspiration, and you're excited. He's full of energy. He's bursting with energy, and he is following whatever that idea is leading him to here with this Page of Swords energy. The Four of Swords here talks about resting, healing, rejuvenation, meditation. So maybe you get an idea, right? And you're like, this excites me. This feels good. This is, interests me. And maybe you're wanting to know if there's something that you can pursue more into it. This card has been coming out a lot. It could be about the resting, needing to rest and relax. But to me, what it's saying is meditate. If you get an idea or you get something that comes to you, an epiphany, a spark, meditate on that thing. That's how I came up with the name I Heart Aries. Literally heard it audibly, I Heart Aries. That was it. Out of meditation. I was like, that's good. That's good. So meditate. You never know what you're missing because you won't sit down. You won't sit down. You won't sit still for a little while. And then the next card you have is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands here, success, victory, recognition, accomplishing the things that you set out to do. And also, this is a very exciting and joyous card. This is what we miss a lot, is that there is a lot of fun and excitement that comes with being recognized for things that you do well. This could also just be being celebrated in general, because this could be like the card after the wedding, the reception, and people are happy and celebrating you and things like that, and forward movement. So Spirit is like, go with what excites you. Direction, Guardian. Nothing, even in the description, it says nothing is set in stone. Go with what you feel and try it out. There is no right or wrong answers. Okay. Four of Swords. I remember listening to a near-death experience around the time I was down a rabbit hole with them around my mom's passing before I knew she was going to die. And I remember one of the near-death experiences really stood out to me, and somebody was speaking to, I want to say, somebody on the other side. I think it was Jesus, or they were speaking to somebody, Muhammad, because how it is that when you cross over, you will see who you resonate with. There is no right or wrong. Religion is man-made, right? And they were saying that one thing that people don't know while they're here on earth is that there are no right or wrong answers. There are no right or wrong answers. You could do anything. I mean, you can unalive someone. There is no right. And, in our logical mind, that doesn't sound right, but there are no right or wrong answers on your path. You do what makes, obviously there'll be consequences, but you do what your heart feels, and it'll guide you when you cross over on this other side. All you're going to do is learn from that experience and maybe have to repeat and do it again. But there is no right or wrong answers for what you do here while you're on this earth. So if there aren't, why not try everything? Why not do a little this, do a little that? Because my heart is guiding me to do this, in a pure form, in the purest form. Maybe I want to try this. I'm going to, for me in 2025, I'm going to try more hobbies. I mean, if this hobby led me to this, there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to do some pottery. Might take a water aerobics class. I'm in my old lady era right now, but those are some things that I really feel like I want to do, and just to connect with people, because I'm just people person more than anything. Those are just things and avenues to connect with other people. But yeah, so that's what the message is for today, Aries. There is the direction Guardian is asking you to just go with what you're feeling, go with what excites you, and pursue it. Stop getting so much in your head about, am I doing the wrong thing? I notice a lot of Aries, we try a lot of things. We do. And I used to be made to feel like I was lost because I tried so many different things. Got a real estate license, did this, did that. But I realized, and I look back and I'm like, I'm a lot happier than a lot of people around me who just chose, okay, they went to school, they got a degree, they got this job. Very few of my people that I know who actually went a straight and narrow path are truly happy, or as happy as I am. Really, truly. A lot of them have been in their careers or fields for about 5-10 years now, and they're looking for something else, which is nothing wrong with that. You can try something for 5 to 10 years and finally decide, you know what, this is not for me. But to be so, I haven't figured out, this is what I'm going to do and nothing else, it's kind of boring, and I noticed that with a lot of Aries is that a lot of Aries beat themselves up because they start and stop things. I have a different perspective on that. I feel like sometimes you just need to try something and maybe you get something from that thing if you just do it for 6 months. And that might spark something to say, maybe I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. Because why would we condition that we only have to do one thing our whole life and die? Like, you understand? Like, that's so boring. And that's so like, ugh. The only purpose of that was to stifle our creativity. We are not supposed to be the creative ones, because if we're creative, we're going to be abundant forever. So, think about that. Think about that. Go with your heart. If you're feeling like starting something tomorrow, start it, do it, try it. You don't never know where it's going to take you. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys today. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.